Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. It is Sweetest Dolls, and today is a really exciting one for me. I say that with all of these, but this one specifically, because I'm opening the Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Queen Amidala limited edition doll released by the Disney Store. This was for, I don't even know what anniversary this was, to be completely honest, but it's for the anniversary of the Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and May 4th, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I pre-ordered this literally sitting in a Disney store, hoping that my IRL Disney store, the one in New York City, was gonna have it in person, and they didn't. Obviously, it was a pre-order, but I didn't know that then. So I was literally sitting in the store on my phone, just praying to God that I got her, and I did. I don't really say this a lot because Star Wars doesn't get a ton of merch that I'm personally interested in, but I'm a massive Star Wars fan, specifically of the first 3 episodes. So, the original 3, or I guess the prequel trilogy is, I think, what it's called. I don't really know. I'm not like that deep in the fandom, but I'm a massive Amidala fan. I'm a massive Padme fan. So this is exciting. Let's just get right into it, I guess. So here is the box. On the bottom, it says Episode 1 of The Phantom Menace. And then it shows Queen Amidala, limited edition of 3100, which is pretty low for current Disney Store standards. The box is beautiful. I'm not keeping her in box, I'm opening her because I don't keep any of my dolls in box. But yeah, here is the back. So it reads, Padme Amidala was a courageous, hopeful leader who served as Queen of Naboo. As Queen, her throne room gown was the most impressive attire worn while hosting visiting dignitaries at the Royal Palace. I thought that was a typo for a second, sorry. The extravagant gown had stained jewels that illuminated from within, as well as an elaborate headdress. Her traditional royal makeup included a white base, red dots on both cheeks, and a red stripe painted on her lower lip to represent the suffering endured by the Naboo people before the great time of peace. I love that they explain the lore. I really like this box. If I wasn't a box collector, I'd be very happy with it. I love that it doesn't have any like flaps or anything that you need to open to see the doll. They're just right in there. It's beautiful. I'm really happy with it. I love all the ornate stuff, and it has a lot of the same details that like her headdress does. And Amidala in box looks so pretty. I know this is not going to be a doll for everybody, even Disney collectors, but it's for me, and that's what matters. But I'm going to open her, so I'm going to go off camera, open her, because Disney limited edition dolls take forever sometimes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, she's out of the box. I had to like stop multiple times because we'll get into it, but her body feels so interesting and not like something I'm used to, at least from the Disney Store. And like I just like kept like I was just so confused. But anyways, here is what the certificate of authenticity looks like. I'm just gonna cover my number, but it's 1137, so nothing all that fun or crazy or cool, but cute. And here is like I don't really her body really threw me off. Like I don't know what to start with. I guess we can start with the face. So, wait, did that snap? Okay, there's a lot that's confusing me right now. Here is the face. I know this is obviously not going to be for everybody, but her face to me looks very hand-painted, especially in the eyes. I think it's beautiful. The attention to detail on this doll specifically is gorgeous. Like, from the fabrics used to the paint, just all the details, like this crazy ass hairstyle. I don't even know if this is like attached to her head or if this is like just the same like hair that they use and they just wrapped it around a plastic thing. And I don't know how to properly dissect this doll because I don't want to mess anything up. So the most I'm probably gonna do is just take off the outfit and then we'll go from there. But here it is. The headdress is beautiful. I love the gem on the middle. I love all the painted detail. There looks to be some sort of dry brushing on specifically this part, but it could just be the different paints. It's very beautiful. This doll's really beautiful to me. And then for the hairstyle is very interesting. I don't really know how they did this, but as you can tell, she has like a bunch of these like separate braids, And I thought these were all going to be little elastics, but it's the hair tied around it. It's very beautiful. It's not like crazy intricate, I'd say, but it's really well done, and it just looks crazy expensive. Also, you can see her rooting, like, you can see the rooting at the back of her head. Let me back her up. You can see her head, but that's fine because this doll is, one, not meant to be taken out of the box, really, and also this hairstyle is like crazy, so. And also you're not going to see the back of her head because she has this giant, like, bump it thing. But I really like the hairstyle, and the hair feels very soft for what it is. I know Disney uses polypropylene a lot, which sucks, but this honestly feels like nylon. And I do know they use nylon on some dolls, but I don't know. I'm not gonna wash this doll, obviously, but if I ever happen to find one secondhand that's like really cheap, there's no telling what I might do. But I hope we get more dolls of Amidala in the future, which I'll delve into more as we get through the video, but I have a lot of requests for Disney and Lucasfilms when it pertains to Miss Lady right here, and just Star Wars in general. But next is the outfit. So just going from the top to the bottom, this is so beautifully constructed. I can't get over it. So as you can tell, there's like a bunch of beautiful brown fur trim. It's obviously faux fur, but it's really soft, really nicely done. It looks very beautiful. It looks very high budget. And we have this, like, I don't know what this material up here is on the collar, but it's different from the rest of this material, which I don't even know what it is either. It's not a satin. It's has like a sort of like reflective appearance to it. It reminds me a lot of embroidery, but I don't think it is because all these stripes right here are embroidered, which is so cool. She has like quite a few layers to her. Like she has this like top, and then she has this, and then she has like she has like 3 different sleeves going on, which is super cool, and they layer really interestingly. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited to pose her. Oh, she's so cool. This dress is beautiful too. I am a big fan of the costuming in the prequel trilogy movies from Star Wars. So like having one of these in like a really high quality form is like a dream come true, honestly. Her dress at the bottom is not cooperating to my liking, but I might just need to like steam it or something. I don't really know. But we have this really beautiful like metallic gold embroidery. It's just a lot of like filigree, very just like ornate details and stuff like that. I don't think it's anything all too specific, but it's very beautiful. This piece also is sewn on, but you could probably snip those if you wanted to, if you wanted movement, which I think would look cool. And the back of this is still lined with fur, which is really cool and just interesting because they really didn't have to do that, specifically because they did sew it in the way that they did. I'm very impressed. And then at the bottom we have all these hard plastic little bulbs. I don't really know what these are about, if it's just a fashion thing or if they're meant to symbolize something. Listen, I'm a big Star Wars fan, but I don't know every little thing, so. But it's beautiful. I really, really like the bottom of the skirt. I'll put her up here so we can just look at how that fits, how that looks. I love the fur trim down here as well. There is some sort of like reinforcement here. As you can tell, it's like kind of flipping out towards the bottom, so I'm gonna have to figure that out because I don't really know what's going on there. But yeah, this doll is insane. Also, everything is lined, obviously, which is amazing, and it also is just like nice because like these are plastic and applied in a weird way. So having that like protective barrier between the like plastic adhesion and just like the final layer of the clothes is nice. I don't know, I appreciate stuff like that because they could have skimped out on that, honestly, but usually Disney is pretty good, although some of the 17-inch dolls don't have lining, which sucks, but I'm very impressed by this. And this is the scale of doll I like. This doll is 11 and a half, 12 inches. It's the normal doll scale. I don't know, for reference, here's a brat, which are shorter than like a normal doll, but they are, you can still like judge based on that. She stands on her own. No hands. But yeah, I'll probably do like a pan over after we get this outfit done. Outfit off, not done. What? Sorry, I'm just very overwhelmed and very excited. But yeah, I'm gonna take this dress off of her so we can look at the body, and then I'll be right back. Okay, the outfit is off. I need you all to be calm when I show this body, because it is quite confounding and confusing. I took the dress off and I said, huh? I said, who? I said, what? But like, huh? I have never seen a body like this used from the Disney store. It is so confusing. And you might be thinking, Nick, what is so confusing about this body? Well, a few things. So, chest joint, yes? Excuse me? Yeah, chest joint. We have arm swivel. We have a complete bend there. We have a sort of kind of ball jointed wrist. We have this going on. And then we have a double jointed knee that really doesn't do anything. And then I think we also have an articulated foot, but I wanted to show off the shoes first, even though they are kind of just like a nothing. They're a booty. Wait, what the hell? Okay, I'm not taking the shoes off. They don't have like a weird, like they don't have like a slit like a normal shoe does. So I guess I'm not taking the shoes off because I'm fearful that I will never get them back on, but this foot is definitely jointed. So this body is so confusing. This joint is also quite loose, which is upsetting. But we also have like separation here. Like, I am so confused. Like, there is a lot going on with this body. It is exclusively a Lucasfilms and Disney body, which is interesting. I'm very confused. I just want to know how, why, when, huh? But she does stand very well on her own, and I do think she's fierce. I really want to know what is going on, though. Yeah, I just want to know what's going on. But here are her hands. She has white painted nails. And thanks to like the really good joints in the arms, you can do somewhat intricate poses. Like you can make her hold her hands and things. I might look at like promo images of Amidala in this dress and see what I can do for posing. But that is Amidala's the base doll. And then the dress, we doped over it, but here it is off of the doll. The back. It is like very structured and very form-fitting, so it is kind of hard as hell to get this on and off the doll. I will say that, so I'm not really looking forward to dressing her again. But I do appreciate the structure of the gowns. The inside of it is like really well done. It is all lined. I don't know. I'm very perplexed. I think it's mainly just because I've never like owned any of the Star Wars dolls or any of the like Marvel or like any of those dolls from the Disney store. That Ahsoka doll haunts me in the recesses of my mind. If anybody has that Ahsoka doll from like, I don't even know, when was that, 2021, 2022? Please sell her to me. I'm begging you on my hands and knees, please give me her. But anyways, I've just never like experienced a Lucasfilms or a Star Wars, like I've never experienced a doll from that. So this is all pretty new to me. But yeah, that is all the separate pieces. I'm gonna dress Amidala again, hopefully. Everybody pray for me. I can dress her. And then I'll be right back with like final thoughts and what I want next from this limited edition line, or just Star Wars line in general, because please, we need more dolls. Okay, so there she is. I do have to say, I really, really like the double jointed arms, because you can get poses like these, which you usually can't get with most dolls, nonetheless like a Disney doll. So I'm quite content right now. And yeah, final conclusions. I think this doll is actually really probably one of the better limited editions that I've dealt with from the Disney store, in my opinion. I think that this doll's quality is kind of crazy. Like the materials of the dress, the body, the face, the hairstyle, the hair sculpts, the just like the painted detail, the layers, everything about this doll just feels very high class, and I would hope so for $141. Or however much I paid for this doll. I think it was $141 after like taxes and things. But I'm very impressed. I really like her, and I've been kind of getting away from the Disney Store limited edition dolls because they're not really my tea anymore. I kind of prefer the Mattel limited edition dolls more, just based on how I like my dolls to be. But I simply couldn't pass this one up because I really love Star Wars. I love Amidala, I love Padme, and I love the prequel trilogy. So this was like a no-brainer for me no matter what. And I'm very happy I got her. I don't really know where I'm going to put her because I quite literally don't have any places for her. So she's probably just going to live on this display, probably just like literally right behind her where she is right now. But yeah, my hopes for the future of this line. Please give me a Revenge of the Sith Anakin. Please, I'm literally begging you. Disney. I would show my face right now, but I'm not. I am begging you on my hands and knees. Give me a Hayden Christensen Anakin doll from Revenge of the Sith. Please. That is my dying wish. Okay. Getting past that, I would just love an Anakin doll that looks like Hayden. That isn't a Hot Toys. That I don't have to spend like $300-$400 on. Please. I would also love to see Padme in the lake dress. I'd love to see Padme in her blue nightgown. Really just any other Padmes. I'd love to see just like any Padmes because I really do like this one, but I would really like one that isn't so like theme specific, and I would love one that is like, I don't want to say more versatile, but one that isn't like, oh, this is her red dress, like you can't take this headpiece off, you probably can't take this off, and if you do, you'll probably just ruin the doll. So like I would like one that like can be for multiple outfits. So get on that. I will pay for that. I will pay for multiples of that. So give it to me. I'd also love to see an Ahsoka limited edition. I don't know what they would do for her. Do her look from the show, Ahsoka. Because I don't actually know what the look of the doll is that they released like 2 years ago or however many years ago. I don't know what that Ahsoka look is based off of because I haven't seen the Ahsoka show yet, and I think it was the new season of the Clone Wars, which I did watch. I think that's what the new Ahsoka look was from, which is really fun, and it sucks that I can't get it because that's like one of my like grails. Like, if any of you all were ever feeling generous and wanted to give me my grail doll, that is who it is. It's that limited edition Ahsoka by the Disney Store from like 2 or 3 years ago. I would love to see another Ahsoka. I don't know what they would do, but I would love to see it. I'd love to see Lucasfilms give Disney designers the like ability to do a designer collection with Star Wars characters. Like, imagine a designer Ahsoka and Anakin 2-pack. Imagine a designer, I'm not Ahsoka and Anakin, I meant Padme and Anakin. But also Ahsoka and Anakin is also fitting. But like, imagine like a designer series of the Star Wars characters because they have such like unique fashions. And while there aren't that many like iconic girls, like the only few that I can think about off the top of my head is like Rey, Leia, Padme. That's the only like 3 like really big ones, but that makes the line smaller and makes them have to make less of them. So I think that's a win-win. Just do a 3 designer line with a Padme, Ahsoka, and a Leia. Oh, and a Rey. So that's 4. Okay. Do that, and I will be a happy girl. I'll be happy. I don't know. I think this doll opens a lot of very fun avenues for the Disney Store and Lucasfilms to do stuff because they've been doing those collector Star Wars dolls, and they still are releasing a bunch of them, but they aren't really my tea, to be honest. They're just not characters that I really care for. There was one, though, that I do kind of want. I'm gonna have to look and see if she's available, but they are really expensive, so maybe not. But that's the whole reason I didn't get Ahsoka in the first place, was because I thought she was too expensive, and now she's like triple that price, and it hurts. But yeah, that's, I guess, enough from my rambling. But that's what I want to see. I really hope we get more. Just give me an Anakin, please. Please, please. I'd even accept a Darth Vader. I'd accept a Darth Vader. I'd accept an Obi-Wan Kenobi. I would accept a Luke Skywalker. Not happily, because I don't really care for the original trilogy, but still. I just want to see really cool, high-quality Star Wars dolls that aren't Hot Toys, because Hot Toys are crazy. Those dolls are so cool. I'm considering them dolls. I know they're considered figures by the mass majority of people, because boys collect them and they're scared of calling figures dolls, even though that's literally what they are. I would like to see it. Like, grabby hands, give it to me. But yeah, that is it. I'm gonna stop rambling, because I could honestly talk about what I want from the Disney Store and Star Wars for a long time, but what I'm gonna get is probably none of that. So there's probably honestly a one-off thing, and that makes me a little upset. But feel free to prove me wrong. Lucasfilms and Disney, prove me wrong, please. I'm literally like begging you, please. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this. I don't really know how many people are gonna watch this, because I have never covered Star Wars, and I don't really know how many people are gonna go looking for this video, because I don't know how many people bought this doll or even wanted her in the first place. So I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys would want if you are a Star Wars fan, and let me know what you would want from like a designer series, or how they would continue this for every episode. Like, what doll would you want to see for episode 2 and episode 3? Like, let me know. I would like to know. But anyways, that is it. I'll see you guys in the next one.